Man, man, we over here at the spot, on the spot, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, we got a good show, man, because, hey, we change up like a motherfucker and shit like that, man. You feel me? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, man, how we normally do it, man. My guy, man, at the end.
Man, 7 Trey Ray. Man, I've been doing this low-riding thing for about 15 years or so.
We ain't even got a chance to tell them what it is that y'all do, baby, but that's right. Tell them again, right. Man.
That's the whole lifestyle, man.
Said them family ties, huh?
Yep, Family Ties Car Club. I'm the president. Seattle-based car club, you know what I mean? It's my man Frank Deuce over here.
Go ahead, Frank.
Also known as your boy, Frankie Rainier Valley. Straight from Rainier Valley.
Frankie Double Deuces.
Man,
I've been, basically, I feel like I've been low riding all my life. Grew up in Impalas. Almost lost my life in Impala at 5 years old.
Real talk?
My mom was rolling my dad's Impala. We got T-bone. I told my daddy, I'm gonna get that car back for you one day. So I was able to find a 6 Deuce Ghost, or my 62 Impala, probably about 2005 or 6 before he passed away in 2008. So, it's in my family. It's in my blood.
Rising power, man. Rising power to Pops, man. Come on, 7 Trey. I'm going to start it off with you, man.
Well, shit, man. I came up here to Washington when I was like 17 just to finish high school, right?
Where you from?
From Cali.
You from
down there?
What part?
The Inland Empire.
Okay, shouts out to the IE.
Man, I moved around so much down there. You can name any city now. You probably lived in there. So I came up here, had to finish high school. You know how it is down there. It was like, I wasn't barely going to school down there anyway.
Yeah. Real talk.
Had to get away from the streets, you know what I mean, and straighten up. So came up here, graduated, did the damn thing. But, my first car was a 78 Cutlass. And, had the candy, rolled that joint, and then end up hitting somebody head on. So I got this fucking scar right here. So after that, it was like, flipped a couple different old schools, had a Monte Carlo SS at one point, and somebody hit me from the back in that one. So after that one, I got my 73. And when I got that 73, man, it was like, that was my car, man. I built it up, got it painted, throw some wheels on it, did the engine and all that shit. But then I started riding, and I seen this guy, Frank Deuce, and his Ghost, you know what I mean? And he was always the one organizing the cruises.
Yeah.
He was always the one saying, boom, we're going to kick it off with the cruise. And then when we meet up, he'd be in the front, hanging out the window or some shit. You know what I mean? Just, but
directing traffic.
You know what I mean? Directing traffic. But, controlling the streets, you know what I mean? Like, when we get together, I mean, it's average 15 to 20 to 30 cars, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
And when we have that many cars, it's like a fucking parade. Everywhere we go, it's like a fucking parade. Everybody stops, waves, the cameras come out.
So, man, I got a question, man, for both of y'all, man. Would you say the car scene is respected up here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Well, when you say car scene, there's like different car scenes. You know what I mean? There's our scene.
I'm going to say more y'all, because one thing I know about Washington, it's more my motherfucking mechanics, professional mechanics.
Right.
Here in the state of Washington, there is anywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, by numbers. I did the numbers. Per capita.
Yeah.
Beating out North Carolina, beating out Texas. More, believe it or not, it's crazy. More NASCAR mechanics live in Washington.
Oh, yeah?
No shit.
Yeah, man. On the real. Now getting them to fucking touch your shit, that's something totally fucking different. So, man, so you guys, man, you know what I'm saying? You guys build them up yourself, or do you guys send them out to somebody, or?
Resources, the community is tight. We all network with one another.
This is your chance, man, to drop some of them cats, man. And you know what I mean? That's why, man.
I mean, right now I'm rebuilding my 62 ragtop Impala, the 62 Mistress. And
first off, before you go, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, man. I don't think some people may understand, like I understand, explain to them the price. Because when you say 62 rag, me sitting here When you got seven, you know that you're making it sound like, oh yeah, it's a 62 rag. My brain, I'm like, okay, so about $100,000 to $150,000 car.
I'm building it up to that. That's what I'm building it to.
I think you got it right before the prices skyrocketed.
Well, the prices skyrocketed over COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything went
Up.
up. I would say, maybe almost double for some vehicles,
Right.
right? Because a 59 ragtop Impala was almost 100,000. Right now, 59 ragtop Impala is a $200,000 plus car
easy,
right now.
Easy.
I mean, it's off the charts. But you know, my 62 rag, you know, when I got it, I can't reveal the price that I got it for. I found it out on a farm, and man, it was a blessing. It was just, you know, dream car. Came across it, and you know, it was a done deal. But at that time, it was probably worth $30,000 to $40,000 as is. And you know, you just put work into it. You know, in Washington we have an off season, so during that off season, that's when a lot of guys put work into their car, have it painted, have the motors redone, put airbags in it, put hydraulics in it, whatever your budget you can afford. So from there, I've been having my rag in the shop for almost a year and a half, going on 2 years, but I'm probably gonna have it out by this spring. And it's a beautiful build.
Yeah.
I have it over at Body and Soul Restoration. The owner, Charles, real good dude, real honest guy. And that's really hard to find is, honest mechanic, honest body shop. But Big Joker, he's the manager, and he's the one who's actually painting my car. So shout out to Body and Soul Restoration, to Charles and Big Joker over there laying it down.
Real talk, man. Yeah. Shouts out, man. Body and Soul. Game number 1. So you make sure they give you a discount when it comes time, man. It's time cats get to showing up. Like, oh yeah, man, I seen it on a podcast. So
Body and Soul Restoration,
man. 7 Trade, bro. On mamas, man. Who's some of the juggernauts, or who's some of the cats that you seen? Same thing to you that was lowriding or that was doing their thing when you got to Washington.
Yeah,
who are some of them OGs that was
here?
around? Yeah, that was up here.
Man, I know Big Tony's been doing it for a while. The Showtime Car Club up here, their chapter up here, they've been putting it down for a long time.
Showtime?
Yeah,
that's what they call it.
They got they got other chapters down there in Cali too, but the one up here, man, all got clean cars, and they've been doing it for a long time.
Club that established in the Seattle region was Mixed Company in the 70s.
Right, that was that's
so
first.
When I started driving in the early 90s, and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg was coming out there with their Impalas, and everybody, it was like, hey, I know that. I know that lifestyle. We're doing that again. So that was a club that I always admired, knew about. It was kind of a foundational type car club that was here in Seattle.
Those guys, I mean, a lot of those guys.
Well, they're like uncles to me.
Right.
Got you.
So, shout out to Mixed Company Car Club. We talked to the founding members, and we're like, let's start that club again. It was a beautiful club. They had brothers, they had Asian cats, Mexican cats, white cats, and it was truly a mixed group of brothers that were just down to low ride.
You know what, y'all, hear something. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I was gonna ask y'all that kind of down the way. That's what was different to me. Cause I seen you guys around the city when y'all used to pull up at the donut shop and everything, and I wouldn't pull up. because I'm used to that LA mentality. Oh, I don't see no brothers over
We were just talking about politics, street politics. And
street politics.
It ain't like that up here.
And then I remember just one day I was riding by, and somebody was like, "Hey man, your car is clean." And I looked up, like
It's clean.
and I was like, good looking. You know what I'm saying? But I was thrown off.
He was in the 550?
Huh?
He was in the 550?
Nah. I was in the old school.
He was in 6'4".
Oh, you in the
I might have been in the, I might have been in the 6'4". I ain't even gonna lie.
Woo,
I might have been in the 6'4" and shit like that, man.
That
They keep it
Corona
straight
yellow. Oof.
And but again, because man, you know what I'm saying, and you know, man, and shit, you know, we know the street politics.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing when I seen y'all wiggling, and then I seen all the different. I was like, I'm just being real with you. I was blown away.
Yeah, a lot of people
blown away.
A lot of people feel like that.
You know what I mean?
It's not like that. We were talking about that on the way here. It's not like down there. There's no street politics. There's no old school beef between anybody, hoods and shit like that. Down there, there's blue clubs and there's red clubs. And so there's black clubs and there's Mexican clubs. And not all of them get along.
Everybody don't
straight the fuck up. They do not get along.
We might be on the same street,
right?
They're gonna be on that side. We're gonna be on that. We're gonna be farther down.
Just because there's so much history. Up here, the history has been nothing but all good. You know what I mean? Everybody gets along. We all come together. But when we cruise, there'll be 5 to 10 different car clubs all on the road. This car, this club, this. Everybody's together. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're
one
all
big club.
It's kind of like that, but it's just like we have different clubs, but we all come together like it's all world anyway. So the thing
it's a beautiful thing.
The thing that I did during COVID is, when they start shutting down everything, they start shutting down all the car shows. They start canceling them. And
no gatherings.
We had
no gatherings.
We had car shows that were going on, 10th annual, 15th annual. And it was stuff that we were doing every year. And they just canceled the shit. And I was like, well, what the hell are we going to do now? So it just popped in my head one day. I made this Facebook group. I invited everybody that I've ever cruised with, that I've been on the street with next to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the first day, I had 98 people. Like, cool. You get 98 motherfuckers in a row. That's a show, you know what I mean? It's over 500 now. And it's only Western Washington. So the thing is, it's Western Washington cruisers. And
you don't let nobody from east of the mountains come over.
I
slip them in there. I'm like,
I know. There's
I know you.
There's actually a couple people from Spokane that tapped in. There's a couple in Oregon that tapped in. And what they just did now is they created the Oregon Cruisers. And that's a whole nother group of people down there, and they're starting to do the same thing. So what I did was I invited everybody I knew, and then everybody that they knew invited, you know what I mean? Just now it's over 500 members. Yeah. But it's all different clubs. You know what I mean? There's probably 20, 30 different clubs. But when we come together, if you look, you wouldn't know there's different clubs, you know what I mean? Because we're all just mixed in and mingling. You know what I mean?
Well, see, man, again, man, like just seeing that, like, I'm a long way from home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I used to see y'all ride, I might see y'all going down Alki, might see y'all on First Ave. I used to be
like 10, 20 deep.
Yeah.
Man, you just smile like, you just smile.
It just gives you that feeling. When you see that, you know how much work it is. I mean, it's know. Like, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something about a classic vehicle that you have to appreciate in America.
But when you see one, it's cool. But then when you see another one and another one and another one, and it's fucking 20 in a row, you're like, holy shit.
It's a sight to see.
Yeah, they're
for sure.
What the hell's going on here?
How are they doing that? How are they doing that?
They changing.
So
different colors.
That was something that I did, during COVID. Because the car shows were basically where we got together, meet up, and then after the shows, we'd go cruise.
Yeah.
But now, it was like, there was no shows. So we had to just get together, and that's all we did was cruise. So that's all we just got together, and it just blew up to where people just come out and just ride. Yeah, when we get together, man,
time.
we'll shut down.
It's a rolling party.
We'll shut down the convention center. You know what I mean? We'll go into the convention center and just park 3 lanes deep, just shut it down, get out, and they can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Y'all get fucked with by the police?
You know what? We don't. As long as we keep it cool.
Yeah, respectful.
I mean, when a police officer rolls by you, looks at you, and goes, "Hey,
Right.
hey, you know you're doing something right.
You doing man.
You know they're not worried about us. You know, and we just keep it respectful, keep it pushing.
Yeah, because
You know,
we're not out there.
if we you getting complaints, we need to move. We'll move.
Yeah.
We got wheels. We're good. We'll go. You know, we got plenty of places.
For the
we
most
can
part,
go.
we're not out there, tearing up the whole street all the time. You know what I mean? We might swerve. You know what I mean? And honestly, I do fucking swerve lane to lane. You know what I mean? I'll do that, but
Real talk.
when there's a lot of cars around, boom, you slow it down, and then you go down to low and slow. You know what I mean? It's like different occasions for different riding. You know what I mean? But man, when we take over the streets, it's like no other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they do it down there in LA, man, but up here, man, when we get together, it's just like a parade. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all do it and shit like that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I only seen bikers do how y'all do it out here.
Is that right? Like
I'm being real
the
with you.
baggers, right? Magic wheels, right?
And you know what I mean by
Yeah,
stopping traffic?
yeah.
Everybody gonna get through.
We'll line up cars in the intersection on this side and this side, and then everybody goes through the middle, and then we follow through. You know what I mean? That's old school. That's
So it used to be, but because of all the fucking side shows and all the fucking
right.
things they got going on down there, because how y'all feel about that?
The sideshow.
You mean
I love that shit.
man? We could.
That shit.
Come on. What they call it now, Rob? What they call that shit now, man? When the motherfuckers block the block and then they hitting donuts and shit.
The takeovers?
The takeovers.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Takeovers.
the takeovers and shit.
The
We know
flash
them as
mob-
the side shows.
Right. They started as side shows and like
the white kids.
But now it's a takeover.
The takeovers.
Is it a takeover?
It's the same thing
White
though.
kids call it
Right. Takeovers.
The
That's what
takeover.
they
flash
do.
mob.
They take
They
over.
call it the flash.
Nah, flash mob is that's like two different things. The flash mob is either like some stealing or it's when they show up at one place and get the fucking and start dancing.
The
and shit.
takeovers, bro. They're doing it
takeovers.
on the freeways and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Bay, I heard
They'll stop the freeway
See,
that's all.
and then
that shit's off
start swinging them.
this the thing.
crazy.
You're driving on the freeway and you see donut tracks. You're like, what?
Man, I'm probably gonna get jumped when I get back home, but oh well. I'm gonna tell the truth. I only seen the Bay do that. The Bay used to have side shows. LA, we didn't do that.
Yeah, up here it's going
Motherfuckers
on.
used to pull over to the side. Like I said, they was low riding. That's why you tell them, oh man, you go to the Bay. Oh man, that shit ain't hot. Your shit ain't hot.
Right.
Your shit ain't hot. And then it was more the OGs that came up out of Mission District and everything. They was low riding. You know what I'm saying? More of the OG. The older my Brown brothers and shit like that. They was more low riding and more in the Bay.
See, up here we have both. It's kind of like a mixture of both because when we ride, honestly, some of the guys have big wheels. Some of the guys have little wheels. You know what I mean? Some of the guys have juice. Some guys have air. Some guys don't. Or some guys have just stock suspension.
That's what I peeped. That's what I'm saying when I peeped out when I was like,
what I mean?
damn. Like it's not just because there'd be low riders, just low riders. They on one street. Motherfuckers that's on the big rims and all that, they in another side.
Right. And
then your takeover. And
my club is a car club. You know what I'm saying? It's not a low rider club. You know what I mean? My vice president, this motherfucker was on 24s, swinging the Elko. A 66 Elko. Ooh. Swinging on 24s. Just whap. You know what I mean? Everybody knows him. Shout out to my VP, Brian. But, you know what I mean? There's also guys that have big motors. You know what I mean? The guy with the Malibu, what's his name? Jason? Oh my goodness. The Malibu. You know what I mean? Big blocks out here. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of guys,
I think the appreciation for the car is the ultimate respect.
Real talk.
Right. And guys are, not everybody got, big dollars. I mean, Impala is a big dollar car now.
Real talk.
So, you know, you got to appreciate, you know, a young kid coming up, you know, rolling a G body, a Cutlass, you know, a newer Monty, you know, throwing some spokes on there, and you know, want to get in the scene. You know, come on, youngster.
Yeah,
because we're dinosaurs. You know, I mean, you know, we could go extinct at any time. I mean, you know, what are they talking about? The no gas combustion law, and
By 2025 or whatever they're saying.
I mean,
2030.
2030, is that what it is?
They don't want to
2030
just start selling new cars like that.
Right, everything else will be grandfathered in, though, right?
Yeah, we can still drive our cars. They can't sell.
I haven't
cars.
looked. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't looked into the law. You might know more. I'm a little more ignorant. I just know 2030.
I definitely looked into that one. They can't sell cars.
Okay.
At that point.
Yeah.
I thought
we can still drive our cars.
2025.
They can't just stop everybody from driving.
Right.
Gas cars.
Yeah.
But
I've heard different things.
20
I know 2025 they wasn't going to be able to sell no more, and then 2030 that gas cars was banned.
Oh hell no.
Because we're doing the same shit punk ass Californians doing.
Right. Yeah.
So that's
Can't
why
just not have us drive gas cars. They can't
I'm gonna
expect everybody to be able to afford an electric vehicle.
I was getting ready. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I was getting ready to ship my cars down to down south. I had bought some property down south. Like that's why I plan on retiring. Just because when I seen that shit, I'm like 2030. Like I'm not even gonna play with it. Like I'd rather be down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that, because these motherfuckers. Oh my god. Hey, y'all be men. Y'all in relationships?
Oh yeah.
Y'all be men. Y'all ever men? Y'all be lying about the prices y'all be spending on your cars?
Oh.
Nah, I never did that.
Yeah, right. That's
I'll tell them straight up.
Stop.
Nah,
Let's not even go there.
Man, that's like
Next subject.
You know,
Next subject.
Hey, oh my God, man, shit. I don't even like when a person asks me. Like, man, don't even ask me, man. When we, like, hey, man, how much did you?
Right. How much them rims cost? Ooh, how much
If anybody else asks me nowadays,
interior.
Hey, you know, how much have you spent on your car? I just tell them I lost count a long time ago.
Man, I hate that shit, man.
Like I lost count a long time. I'm not keeping track, buddy.
You punk ass motherfucker, you ask me that stupid ass question. You give me a
Right.
thumbs up.
Like
you know your car don't look like this. You know you ain't got nothing like this, and you got the nerve to ask me.
Like I'm keeping track the whole time.
Oh my God!
Spent so much money, I lost track. That's how much.
And you gotta love it, man. I promise you, ain't nothing better than jumping in the old school and turning on some oldies and just riding. You can be stressed.
Lift that bitch up and go.
Bitch, fuck you, bitch. I can't. Just turn on the thing, man, and just
come on.
You just ride.
Yeah.
Ain't tripping. Tear come, you hear a song, you think about one of your dead relatives, grandma, grandpa, the tear come down and
the music makes the scene though. It always really does. No matter where you're at, you know what I mean?
Is there a certain album that you go to?
Nah.
No? Just something old?
It's gotta be something.
I got a lot of funk mixes, you know what I mean? Burnt CDs, funk shit, you know what I mean? Old school shit.
What's the number one song, man? Both y'all, man. What's the number one song, man? You can't live without that. You know, every time you jump into old school, that song's gonna play.
Well, I rode with Ray probably like back in September or something like that. My car was down, or we were just hitting a corner or something, and Ray. He still only has CDs in his car.
I still got CDs.
I mean, I was shocked.
I'm old school. I
He
love
was
it.
pulling out the
CD book,
the CD book,
the little thing. Like I said, I got burnt CDs. Bring them burnt CDs.
It's a lot of money invested in them goddamn CDs and shit.
But you remember the CD I had though in the deck when we pulled off? You were like, I can't listen to that too much. What was it? Remember?
Oh, your Bloods and Crips.
Right.
I was like, ooh, I was like
banging on wax 2 or whatever it was.
Wax 2.
I think it was banging on wax 2. It was when they were both on it. Anyway,
Let me get a new CD out. Let me get a new CD out.
Yeah, because they was banging for real on that motherfucker. They wanted to kill each other on that fucking album.
Funny, man. Oh, that's fucking funny, man.
I got classic shit. I got a lot of classic CDs back in the day.
But man, what's the one song? You only get one song. It don't.
One song.
I mean, if I had to say one
song,
it'd be Nothing But a G Thing.
Nothing But a G Thing.
I can repeat that motherfucker in my car all night. Wow.
What's the song? One song. You only get one song.
One song? That ain't even fair.
Say, man,
That ain't even fair.
This is like, man, it's like going to hell. You only get one song, they gonna cruise on, man. So you better pick. You better pick for the next 1,000 years.
Man. I mean, it's got to be something for the West Coast. I mean, but just to narrow it down, I mean, damn. That's tough. Can we get like a 5?
Man, that's why I said, hey, you get one.
The Chronic is my favorite album, period. You know, the Let Me Ride.
That's tough.
Hey, I love Ghetto Child. I'm a ghetto boy.
Yeah.
And on that Chronic, that shit is, man, how they hit that. But yeah, man, come on, man. Frank, stop playing, man. That wasn't a good song, man.
Man, they would just be so, I can't even do it. I'll be like, no music at all.
That's when you know you're getting. Hey, that's when you know you're getting older.
Man,
you ever notice, man? You jump in the car, man. You get halfway.
It'd be like, sometimes you have that mood. You just turn the shit off and you just ride and just hear the pipes. You just hear that motor. You know what I mean? You just think about shit. You know?
Man, shit. I had a female tell me, she like, hey, you got a lot on your mind. I said, why you say that?
No
like,
music.
You've been riding, no music. I'm like, damn.
You just riding on, just thinking.
Man, just thinking. Because you know that, man, whatever song playing,
hell yeah.
Take you, Frankie. We're going to go back to you on that one, man.
Yeah,
brother.
I might just, just be like something from Pac. I mean, it'd have to be somewhere just deep ingrained like that. But just one song, that's tough. That's tough.
Hey, I got a question, man. How y'all feel about these import cars?
I wanted to ask you about
How y'all feel cute?
Yeah, I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear them next time.
They're cute.
They're cute.
They're loud. I mean, they're cool. You know, I do actually respect the amount of work they put into those. A lot of them are valuable, just like our cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't notice it. You know what I mean? Like, I can be parked right next to one, and they'll be like, "Yeah, it's a $50,000 car or whatever." I'm like, I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, when the motherfuckers.
You know what? My son, my oldest son, he grew up in my Impala, both my kids, but he really got into the Asian car scene. You know, he got one of those Scions with the body kit and everything. And, at first I was like offended. I was like, how dare you? I'm like, but I, just being older and wiser, he likes cars, right? And that's what his generation is into. And I ask him from time to time. I'm like, hey, when you gonna build a lowrider with me? When you gonna come back and start riding with me again? But that's what he likes. People like what they like, and if that's what you like, hey, cool, cruise. Have your car meets, your shutdowns or flash mob or whatever you whatever you
To me, it's like they almost
do.
all look the same anyway. It's just a regular ass car to me. You know what I mean? You look at a classic, every make and model, every year is damn near different. There's something different about everything. And you look at old school, it's like you won't ever see two cars that look exactly the same. You know what I mean? Unless they're created like original.
Yeah.
But as far as like lowrider and shit, everybody's different. You know what I mean?
So, man, you ever seen one of the parts fly off the motherfuckers and hit your car?
Oh, no, I've never had that happen. I've seen them pop off though, the springs and shit when they're hopping.
The springs. I'm talking about, man. No, I'm talking about those little imports.
Oh,
Oh, their cars coming apart.
No,
Because they be so low to the ground and
Whoa.
like I had
and a part fall off?
man, let me repeat.
Holy shit. Like when you're
hate-
behind them?
Look.
I hate them cars.
With the passion.
Hate them.
Wow.
Hate when they pull up on the side of me and want to race. Hate when they get in front of me. And then they so low to the ground, man, I promise you, like the back piece, man, it was boom, hit my motherfucking windshield. I was heated.
Wow.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Cause and the cold part is I seen them fall off of other cars. So it wasn't my first time seeing no shit like that. So it was like, it was like, damn, my turn?
You see those cars running around there, you got no bumper on or nothing or some shit like that.
It's like a competition.
the
How
hell
low
happened
they
there?
can get their car.
They're still
I
riding.
mean, well, think about it. I mean, that's the same thing with with a lowrider, right? How low can you get your car, right? How low can you lay it? But
Yeah, but I don't want my tailpipes falling off. I just want
we
them
all know
straight.
they're obnoxious, right? But
Man.
You can scrape them, but
Man.
but yeah,
You want this shit falling off.
You had an experience. You had an experience, so you're gonna feel some type of way.
I hate, man, I'm keeping it real. I hate Fast and Furious. I hate that fucking movie. Hate it.
Hey,
all
when
that
Vin
shit.
Diesel came out with the muscle car, that was the best part. He saved the movie.
Every time that motherfucker, you don't know how shocked I be when I'm like, they made another movie?
well, they got F10,
Right?
they got FX, FX10, whatever.
It's on 10, yeah.
FX?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think my last fucking Fast and Furious movie, I think they was in Japan or something.
Tokyo
Oh yeah,
Drift?
Bow
that
Wow.
was like 3.
Last
that was
movie-
like 3. I
Yeah,
think that one was kind of cool though. I kind of liked that
I
one.
mean, man, when you think
They're all
about
the
it,
same.
it's
It's
like
ridiculous.
watching Rambo. After 3, it's like, yeah,
They're
we
the
know
same.
the.
It's the same.
So
You know what's
I'm like a
you know
3.
what's gonna happen.
After Friday, we seen 3. Okay, we don't.
You know what's gonna happen.
Come on, man.
man.
They went to space in the last movie. Swear to God. Ludacris and I think Tyrese.
No.
I swear to God. They went to space. Yeah.
Brothers is going to space now.
Something like that. It was outrageous.
That is breaking news to me.
Hey, I'm sitting there. They went to space?
Yes.
Fucking Fast and
They
Furious.
shot.
Huh?
Yes.
Ain't that a bitch?
In a tank? I know they had a tank.
They were.
I know they had a tank in the in like
Something
like
about
the
a tank.
advertisement. They were advertising a tank in there.
I'm sitting
They
here.
built
With a
like
parachute or some shit.
like a car rocket type shit and shot them to space.
Right.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Ridiculous.
I think they're just trying to see how ridiculous they can get now.
Just top.
Like they're just
top
yeah.
it. Just top it.
Because they know.
Well, they keep on. People. I mean,
I can't.
if you,
I
if
can't.
you
billion-
build it, they'll come.
It's
right?
$1 billion franchise.
I haven't watched the last
so,
5 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is the point now? Like, I'm like, what the fuck is the point?
Somebody needs to die. That's what I need to. I'll watch that
I was
one.
thinking it. I wasn't even gonna say it, but I was thinking it. I was like,
boy
man,
died.
you know,
Hey, if
The
I
white-
find
the white
out
dude
that
died.
no, but not in the movie though. They had to play that off like he just moved away or some shit.
man, yeah, he
brother and
he brought his brother in.
But if
Paul Walker's brother, yeah.
Swear.
if you know if they have the where Vin Diesel, you know, that's the last ride. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna have to watch that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't,
I'm gonna have to watch that one.
well, I'm not shit. I think I did see a preview, and I was looking at Vin Diesel, and I was like, damn, he old now. Shit, that motherfucker still living it. Hey, I mean, when he a criminal, like this big OG criminal, it's like he gotta be like in the criminal world, he gotta be like about 60 something now, man.
in the movie.
In the movie, yeah, because back then I'm thinking I was young. I was like in my early 20s. I was in my 20s, and he was already on.
Yeah.
01,
Yeah.
I think. I want to say around like 01,
Yeah,
02 is
I'm-
probably
I'm-
the first
yeah,
one.
So yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like, man, grandpa. Like, where your
Why are you
grandkids
still
at,
running
man?
around doing this shit for?
Yeah, man, go get your grandkids a fucking Power Wheel, man. Throw a fucking a lawnmower engine on that motherfucker and shit, man. Like, fucking boy, Fast and fucking Furious, boy.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, what was your first experience with lowrider down there?
Man, I grew up on 104th and Crenshaw,
Mm-hmm.
so you know,
Yeah.
You see it. It's out there.
man.
So like from Yay
car,
High
man. Listen, every car.
every Sunday.
Not just Sunday, because you got to think it's L.A. and it's Crenshaw. This is a major fucking street. Every car that ever came to the market, I would see. So if it was a new Rolls Royce, if it was the new SS, if it was, that's the, and in regards to the low riding, every day.
Right.
Because you might be, let's say y'all might be like, you know what, we going to LA, man, we about to go cruise. So it's like y'all go to, we gonna go to Whittier and we gonna go to Crenshaw. You feel me? You gonna go, man. So boom, now you cruising. I'm a kid. I'm seeing this every single day. And then that's the OG, every OG gangbanger. When you have reached, it's like playing San Andreas. When you have reached the level of the gang level.
Yes.
Oh man, you got a low rider.
Right.
Bang.
You gotta have that low rider.
Right. Bang.
Oh nigga, you ain't banging. You see that low. And then, so when you the thing to it is, you would always low rider. Oh man, them gangsters.
Yeah.
Because you can't ride no Daytons. You can't ride no, you getting jacked, they gonna blow your head off for them Daytons. I mean, motherfuckers are getting killed for Dayton. So it's like, you low riding?
Yeah.
You gotta be
real deal.
You gotta be somebody.
You gotta be somebody.
You can't be no punk.
There's a lot of tactics that had to go down there, man, as far as riding with people, meeting up, not being alone, not going to certain areas, you know what I mean? We don't have to deal with none of that shit up here.
Nah.
But the thing is, we can't low ride all goddamn year. We gotta take time off just because the weather sucks.
See, hey, it's fucked up because like I said, it's a lot of aspects you don't deal with out here. That's why I love it. Like, you don't really.
It's almost a trade-off. Like, we don't have to deal with the drama,
police,
but we can't ride all year. It's like
you don't have to deal with the police.
Yeah, the police. You know what's
different.
SPD is low funded. They're short staffed. They don't got time to deal with shit like us. Just riding down the street doing nothing.
Hey, man.
That's why it's like no problem.
My OG homie, he moved up here from LA, and he would tell me, he goes, man, cops out here, they just be on their computer, they be driving around in their car and shit.
They don't even be looking around.
He goes, man, he was from Watts. I'm rolling around Watts, motherfucking police rolling on you.
Man,
just
man,
waiting
Mr. Frankie,
to roll you up.
They're not trained like that up here.
Man, see, you letting out a secret.
I
don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm keep it 100. The motherfuckers be like, unless you my homie, like if you my homie or you cool with me, and then, hey, what's up with the police? Cool, got nothing. Like, and it's weird because it goes back to that interaction. Go back to the interaction about them cars. My interaction with the Seattle police ain't the same interaction with them. How people feel about the Seattle police, I don't feel that way. Because they done called me red-handed. I know that I know I'm red-handed, but because they not on it, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not worried about you.
Man, I keep it.
They're not
I keep
worried
it
about
100,
you.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk, man. She's back in the day when I came out here like 2002, right? I'm at the club. I'm up here, man. I got the brand. That's when the S500s, when the new body style came out. So I got with the Lorenzo kit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or the round eye bands.
Man,
that one. Ooh, the round eye bands in the early 2000s. Woo!
I pull up to the club to go to Larry's.
Goddamn. In 2002?
2002.
Oh my! I was 22. I might have goddamn been there.
Man, hey,
that was the spot.
Man, that was the spot, right? Park my car. Man, we go up to Larry's, man. Oh, we
right on
join
First
ourselves.
Ave.
At $2 to get in. Only cut with $2 to get in. I'm like, man, how much to get in? $2. I look like $2 to get in the fucking club? $2. Had some of the baddest bitches. Oh my God. Seattle?
It was like a football field. It was a big open.
It was a stupid big.
Yeah,
right.
And
the big ass bar.
A lot of football players used to kick it there. Yeah, it was live.
But that shit was popping. I mean, shoulder to shoulder. You know what I mean? And it's like 20 yards wide.
And $2.
That's why everybody's shoulder to shoulder up in that brother.
Any man go. It used to be so many bad. Man, but we go up in there, we come back out. I promise you. I look on the side of my car scraped. Somebody came in like, hey, fuck this car. Scraped my car, parked their car, left their car there. I'm heated. Oof. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, me and my brother, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we're going to set their car on fire. We go in the car. I go in the car. All I got is cologne. So we go in their car. We all we doing, we putting hella cologne all in their thing, right? Hey, I'm telling folks, hey man, family, give me the lighter. He's like, hold on, I'm about to get out the car. SPD walk up. Say, hey man, what you guys doing?
What you doing? What you doing?
Guess what we do? We go into LA mode. You feel me? And LA mode is LA mode. Oh man, hey man, why y'all fucking with me, man? Hey man, you only fucking with us because we black, man. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be over here, man. Go take that shit over there to the white folks, man. We ain't tripping off you, man. Fuck you, man. Ooh. So it's a female and it's a dude. Mm-hmm. So we pushing the envelope, man. It's because we black, man.
Yeah.
It's because we black. These cops, they looked at each other. They said, me or you? Dude say, hey, the dude say both. This motherfucker pull out a picture. Both of them. I swear to God, man, may I be strike man by fucking lightning from line. The white woman had all mixed kids, and she was married to a black dude. And the white dude had all mixed kids, and he was married to a black woman.
Swear.
That's Seattle right there.
I swear to fucking God, I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
It's Seattle, boy.
Hey, this is us. We look, we just start laughing. We couldn't even, I'm like, hey, that shit don't work out here, huh? They say, nah. They say, gentlemen, you guys go ahead and go home. Oh,
Even
okay,
the pass.
for sure. We close the door. We jump in the bed. They looking like, we back there, we gone.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave the car smelling all good with cologne and shit.
Hey, we just
Allegedly.
sat back. Me and my brother, bro, we riding, and we like, my nigga, do you believe what the fuck that they just caught us in another motherfucking car? Shitting anything, man, about to light this motherfucker on fire. And they just let us go.
Showed you a picture of their family?
I swear to fucking God. Because we was pushing the envelope.
Seattle right there.
We was pushing the envelope.
Pushing out the kids.
Oh, you only fucking with us because we black. We was pushing that envelope. Like
There's so much mixed. There's so much mixed couples up here.
Yeah.
So much mixed couples.
Fuck me. Hey, I swear
Almost
to God.
everybody.
Man, they showed, boom. This is exactly how they did it. They looked at each other. They said, you or me. And the dude said both. Swear to fucking God, man. I can't make this up, man.
Hey, man.
Like, that's and I promise, that's when I knew it was all, like, man,
They already ran that.
What the fuck could I say? I couldn't say nothing. And y'all motherfuckers caught me red-handed. Because I was red. L.A.?
They just said go home.
Man, we going to the county.
Right. Oh, yeah.
We done got breaking and entering.
You getting
they done
jacked.
hit us, man. It's damage over $500. That's the felony and shit. By the time we gonna be in processing for the next 2 days. By the time we finally get to the bunk,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Man, if it's a Friday, you're fucked.
You fuck. But Friday even worse because you're gonna sit in the holding thing. So
I always got locked up on a Friday or a Saturday.
Oh, that's the worst. Man, Frank, you been locked up before, man? Just
I don't know.
Weekend?
Think about it.
Yeah, just them little weekends. Like, God damn, you get popped Friday, you get out on Monday. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
any jail.
Yeah, any jail.
Any fucking jail. Anytime. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do one day.
Right.
I don't want to do no one day, man. You see all these motherfuckers, man? All these motherfuckers telling this shit? Why they acting like this shit brand new? Like motherfuckers ain't been telling?
Right. Yeah, that's not new. That's how most people get caught. Shit.
Come on, man. Just from a man, like, man, you know what I mean? Because it like, man, I be tripping. Like rappers. Bro, you know you ain't made like that.
You talk.
I ain't even gonna go all the way with it, because fuck them. They ain't got nothing. That ain't real life to me. It's like, man.
Right. That's entertainment. That's all that is.
All that's, like, come on.
This is real life right here.
Me and you catch it, man. Me and you catch the case, man. We done already made the deal and we gone. Right. Or we fighting it. And they done already got us up out of there. Nah, man. Hey, man, fuck that, man. 30 days. Let's go straight ahead. Let's go ahead and leave me my man.
We fighting. I'm a crime fighter.
Man, this shit, man, it's like a man. That's what I say, man. It's like a different thing, man. So when I see the car, like, and I'm respectfully, when I see y'all riding and I see y'all rolling, put a smile on my face because I'm like, man, that's old fashioned. That's old. I don't have to go. I'm not worried about if they know the rules because they know the rules and regulations. The appreciation is showing me. You can appreciate any man that fucking take.
I've been looking forward to this shit since I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? When I start seeing, 92, 93, when all them shit, like I said, nothing but a G thing. When that fucking video came out, you know what I mean?
That video, wow.
The box.
Right.
Wow.
And me going to my first car show, you know what I mean, and knowing, what it was, my homeboy's car or my homeboy's brother's car, whoever, we were in the scene. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, this is what I want. I need one of these. This is what I want. So but then the whole scene about just riding. When you see 10, 20 lowriders, it's a fucking scene.
They're beautiful, fam.
So when.
It's beautiful.
When we're out there, it's like, that's what I live for. That's my happy place. You know what I mean?
Where you want to take your car to and ride?
Route 66 all the way from Fontana to fucking
Chicago?
No, from Fontana to Malibu.
Fontana to
Route 66.
No, I know Route 66, but I'm talking about the long Route 66.
Nah, just the last little leg there.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm like, man,
just the last leg there. Just the last leg.
So
you know what I mean?
About what's the name of that street?
It's Foothill Boulevard.
Foothill. That's exactly what it is.
And then it turns in, Route 66. It goes all the way, through Pasadena and all that shit.
But when you say Fontana, that's what I think.
Right.
Foothill Boulevard.
Foothill Boulevard, yes, Route 66.
Hey, Foothill Boulevard used to be live and shit.
Right. Yeah, that's the
we
highway.
go out there and go fuck around and shit.
So yeah, that's where I when I was a kid, I was
man.
just banging down there.
Man,
I had to get the fuck up out of there. Shit was crazy.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man.
In the 90s, woo.
I hope, man, if y'all take some vacation time, if y'all got a trailer, or if, man, if you don't rent one, bro, it's a couple of spots, bro. You gotta go hit.
Tell, please.
Gotta go to Texas. Gotta go
Texas?
Gotta go to Texas.
Texas is big, man. Which one? Houston or what?
Gotta go to Houston.
That's what I was thinking. Houston.
Ain't nothing better.
That Houston car scene down there.
Ain't nothing better. I'm gonna be real with you. Cause all my cars, man, they ain't gonna be motherfuckers gonna be, all my cars got Washington plates. So what I love to do, like a vacation time for me, is to put an old school on the back of the trailer.
Right.
Go to Houston, New Orleans, Miami, DC, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then come back, man, you know what I mean? Sometimes Detroit, Chicago, but it depending on what the weather.
I'm a West Coast guy, man. I'll keep it over here my whole life.
Put it like this.
And be happy.
You pull over in New Orleans, who you gonna plug in with? Currency. He the guy over there.
Right.
He gonna appreciate that.
Spitter.
See, these are cities
Spitter.
that's gonna appreciate the lifestyle, that's gonna appreciate the culture, that's gonna appreciate what you got in your work and what you got going on. They gonna look because ain't nothing better. Like I'm just keeping
like my car.
Yeah. But then this the thing. Ain't nothing better than when they look and they see them, man, you got some Washington place.
Right.
They like, ooh. I got a couple of homies right now in New Orleans. I got Washington, man, you know what I'm saying? Collector plates on them cars. I sold them motherfuckers like, hey, bro, don't ever change the plates. Leave them plates on there, you're going to be cool. You change them plates, stay paying that registration every year.
Yeah.
So, but nothing better. Like, that's why I say, me personally, a vacation for me, fuck Malibu, fuck Jamaica and cruises. And, man, you put a whole, you in Houston. You riding up, man. You at the gas. Everybody, man, nice car. Everybody look because they appreciate. Oh yeah, nice car. Oh, they looking and everything. Oh damn. You know they always ask you the stupidest question. Oh, you drove this? You drove this all the way from Washington? No, motherfucker, I ain't drove this all the way from Washington.
One thing I do want to do is take it to the Vegas Strip. I've been down there for the Lowrider show down there, and when it's a let out. The after hop and all that shit, holy shit. There's lowriders everywhere. You know what I mean? But man, I need to be on that scene. On that big strip, all the lights, you know what I mean? Just
That's what
Just floating down the strip.
Miami. That's why I said Miami. That's another
South Beach or what?
South Beach,
Right.
all the way around, man. Because you got to think.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
You pull up to the club. Just using that. You pull up to the club. There's Lambos. There's Rolls Royces.
Right.
It might be
You
a
can rent
yacht.
them. You
Yeah, I don't.
You in
Yeah, I've been to
old
Miami,
school?
yeah.
You pull up, drop it. Wow.
They gonna move you right to the front.
Right.
You can jump. Hey, everybody, they don't know what the fuck it is you do. I sell T-shirts. Oh, he must be the T-shirt king. Like it's just certain city, it's certain cities, certain spots.
T-shirt king on the
And
West
then
Coast.
another reason why I say, man, you know what I'm saying? Why I say Miami and in Florida, if you want to get some car work done, and you got to sit on the thing, get your shit done out there quick. They got a quick turn. Like I don't know what it is.
I got one of my members that went out there. He's got a car out there that's waiting to get done. It's a 75 Caprice drop. Man, and it's gonna come back looking like
they love those
race
love
car or
them
some
donks,
shit.
man.
donks. Yeah,
I'm a man. I got a 73.
73 Caprice.
Yeah, I'm building up a dunk right now, man.
Yeah, I think it's 75. He's got out. He's just out there in Florida. I mean, it's getting done up. It's gonna come back with like I don't know 500, 600, 700 horsepower or some shit like that.
Yeah, the motherfucker, man. Man, this is all bullshit to the left. Back in the day, we used to be in Florida. They'd be, hey Cali,
Yeah.
y'all like riding $100,000 cars, man. We put $100,000 into a car, man.
Come on.
That's how they used to get it. They, fuck you talking about? You pull up in these big ass dunks. If you looking at these things, they look. You can't even put the hood on. This thing got an airplane engine in this motherfucker.
Right.
Fucking turbine just
Yeah.
flying down the
turbos.
fucking- man, come on, man, flying. Oh yeah, they kick out about 1,400. I don't understand nothing else he talking about. But I hear that 1,400 horsepower or some
They
shit like
take off swinging.
man, they not playing when it comes to this shit like that. But
It's
still,
nasty. That's nasty.
you out there, yo, something different about you. That's man, you the man. That's like I'm telling you. I'm just telling you about experience. Y'all the man. Old school Washington plates. Somebody when I was in Houston, all this shit. When I went to the club, to the strip clubs, and they Rob, we strutting the thing. Park him right here in the front. Leave him right here in the front. They look Washington.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple of times, man, you know, hey, Microsoft, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man, I'm a Microsoft employee.
Microsoft.
Fuck is they gonna tell me? They
funny.
can't tell me nothing different.
Right,
I'm in
right,
they
they
city.
do
I got Washington plate. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. I'm the heirs to Whatever the fuck you want to, cause you Arizona, man, come on. At Barrett Jackson, you come through riding, you got that Washington plates on them cars. And you really trying to attract a beautiful woman, but you attracting nothing but middle-aged white guys asking you 50 middle fucking questions. Swear to God. I'm out there riding. Man, I swear to God, I'm out there riding.
Oh.
Man, the motherfucker, hey, it was funny though. Dude was like, he said, hey, dude, I'm going through midlife crisis. He said, man, I got a question. That classic car you got, man, do you get a lot of women in it? I looked at him. I said, man, you want me to be truthful?
Tell the truth.
He was like, yeah. I said, man, I attract a lot of middle-aged white guys. Motherfucker. Hey, he just started laughing. He was laughing. I'm gonna be truthful with you.
Oh my
That's funny as
goodness.
shit.
Got him.
It was the fucking truth, though. It's
Right.
like, man,
That was funny.
say I'm lying. Gentlemen, say I'm lying.
Right.
Y'all got caught. You said,
More guys will approach than women.
I
you know
think
what I'm
every
saying?
white guy, man, you know what I'm saying, had that car back in high school and he sold it for a woman. Because that's the story I always get, man. I had that car.
Had
You can't
that
just,
car.
you
yep.
can't just pull up in a car and expect some broad to just hop in just because you got the
Why
car.
not?
You have to have some kind of fucking game. You know what I mean? You gotta
Real talk.
You gotta say something slick to get them in the goddamn car.
Well, you know, motherfuckers go through that midlife crisis.
Oh no, man! When you roll on them all gold things,
Even if it's a one-liner, even if it's a one-liner, you still gotta say something slick to get them in, and then you can go from there.
If that top go down,
What are you gonna do? Just open the door? And
them legs go up. That shit is, man. I swear to God, that happens to me once a year. They just drive, riding downtown, and it just.
I mean, you
Hey
know,
man,
I-
it just
Good boy.
happens.
See,
It's-
he's the one that taught me how to fucking ride and fucking this guy. When you see him on the streets, man, hey, no gas, just idle. And I mean, I'm talking low and slow. I'm talking low and slow. Right on First Ave, low and slow. You know,
I'll drive that motherfucker backwards.
You do sometimes. You do.
You ever see the Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
But when you're in the drop though, and you're hanging out halfway, you're like talking to people 2 cars back and shit.
Man, that drop top. Whew.
Right.
Man,
40 say, what's the use of an old school if it ain't a drop?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I had a drop, a Skylark, a 7 Deuce. Got rid of it. I don't like, man. It's too much. It's gonna sound weird. Too much attention. Like, man, see that old LA bullshit come out. Like, man, like
too open,
PTSD.
too exposed.
Your PTSD. Hey.
This ain't cool. I drove it for about 3-4 days, man. I promise. And then I sold it, man. I sold it down south, man.
Man, the only reason I ever chop my shit off is because I have a sunroof, which is a rare option with my car. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I like a chop top. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Cut that shit off.
Man, that shit, boy. That shit be spooked the shit out of me, man. I promise you. Even being in motherfucking car, I'll be like, man, be like, fuck.
Butt naked,
everybody see you.
Right.
Everybody see you.
Right.
See all up in the car. Woo-wee.
Do you guys see trends like throughout the years of like what people like to do to their cars?
Oh, right now it's the gold rush.
What's the
It's the gold rush.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, up here there's a lot of people putting gold this and gold that, and gold trim,
all
everything.
gold things right now.
The other thing is engraving. That's one of the new things. Everything is getting engraved.
All up under the man. I seen it was all up under the motor. I'm like, God damn, do you drive this motherfucker?
Chrome, gold. They got the gold chrome mix engraved. This, that. The double stack, the 3D stacking engraved on the plaques. You know what I mean? That's another thing. Like you get a plaque and then it has like a 3D effect. It's almost like 2, and it's engraved.
It goes through phases. You know,
there's a lot of shit going on.
I remember in the 90s when gold was a thing. And then probably in the early 2000s, everybody was starting to go back to chrome, all chrome everything. So, you know, it's like fashion, right?
Yeah,
it
comes back around every 20, 30 years.
I've always liked gold. I mean, when I got my car painted, told them blue with all gold flake. So, you know, my shit got gold flake. I've always had either gold spokes, and then I had the opportunity to find some gold Supremes. So I scooped those up,
Supremes,
and well, you'll probably never even see any gold Supremes in your life.
He's the only one.
So I had to take them, you know, even though they're 14s, you know what I mean? You know, it's old school. It's like a 70s look. Mine's a 73, so it's a 70s look. It's old school.
Man.
So
mamas, come
sitting
on, man.
gold Supremes and gold flakes. So
it's just different.
you know, like you said, it's always been a thing, but it's coming back like gold trim. People are getting them little machines doing their own gold plating,
and shit
right?
like that.
You know what I mean? So that's a big thing too.
I said, man, that should be that rose gold.
That I've seen I've seen people trying to do it, but it just hasn't really took off. But couple cars.
I seen. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I seen some 26s. There was some Ruchis with the steering wheel, man, with that pink rose gold. Oh man, I was trying to justify just something like, damn, what the fuck could I put this on?
You got to match that correctly. You got to match that correctly.
And them feet, boy, them feet be.
I've seen some lowriders coming out. You know, there's some, you know, all gold or, you know, rose gold like that. But you know, it's like you got to either go all in or not. You know, well, I think with the rose gold, it's like you're either gonna do all or no.
It's just a tough. I mean, if you can pull it off, I mean, that shit is a beautiful thing.
With that
I
rose
like
gold,
it. It looks harder when it's all done.
Man, that rose, man, that shit, man.
That's
the gold is like, man. That
should
be man.
Deep pockets pull off some rose gold.
It was like, man, I seen them with sales. It was like rose. It wasn't that bad. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I mean, there's a handful of people up here now doing their own gold plating.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just taking off. The dude's doing them at home. You know, it's just the thing.
Man, boy, if they only knew how much bread motherfuckers spend on these goddamn cars, man. Y'all carbureted or LS or what? LT
Oh yeah, small block, 350.
Small block?
Oh yeah.
Carbureted?
Edelbrock.
So the government can never turn your shit off and shit, man. For real. Motherfuckers don't understand that. I be telling them, they laugh at me. I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Come 2030, man, yeah, they're going to have to come take my shit.
Well, that car, man.
I'm driving it.
that carbureted is important.
I'm driving it.
Half these
Lungs.
motherfuckers
It's like lungs, you know. They breathe.
Man, these motherfucking cars, man, 2030, man, the motherfucking cars, if you have a warrant, man, the car gonna drive them there. Shit like that. Let your fucking car gonna pull up like straight to the jail. Let the windows down. This man has a warrant. This man has a warrant. This man, hey, mother gonna be riding through carbureted. Watch these electric cars, man. Watch. If these motherfuckers can drive themselves, because you seen they already got that shit where they pull up, the police can pull up, and that's the reason why they switching electric cars. They can pull up and they can hit a button. That's the weird shit. When you go to New York or whatever, that weird shit that's on the thing, you got an electric car. It will stop your car automatically, roll the windows halfway, and unlock the doors.
God damn.
Real talk.
God damn.
Because that's why all that shit is all computer and shit like that, man. You know what I mean? So it's like...
They can control it at any time. Yeah, they can control my fucking car.
Well, you know, when man, you know, a lot of men.
You're gonna be like Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious.
Catch me if you can. Yeah, I'm not going that fast, but
man, that carburetor is important, man, for real. That's why these assholes and shit. That's why it's so hard to get parts right now. They really trying to do away. Everywhere you go, oh yeah, that's like 2-3 weeks out, 2 months out. The fuck you mean? Like you can't even build nothing like parts is. I'm like, God,
oh yeah, we got a lot of builds on hold right now just because of parts.
Parts, like Jesus.
The value of your guys' cars though are gonna skyrocket even more though, I'm sure.
Well, they always do. I mean, regardless.
Yeah.
It's like they're never gonna go down. Yeah. Like I don't feel like they'll ever go down again, like ever.
Rob, man, I'm gonna tell you the realest shit, man. A motherfucker will sit back. He can have for sale. He can have 30, 40,000 on that motherfucker. And you might have it. He is not selling you that car. I don't care what nobody, everybody, oh yeah, nah, I might sell it for, man, I ain't sell, man.
It's like your child, like your babies, huh?
Man, sometimes that woman will go before that motherfucking car will and shit like that, man.
Every time.
Somebody would have to throw me a ridiculous amount of money to give him my car. You know what I mean? A ridiculous amount.
That car, man. That car be the man. Motherfucker be in love with that motherfucker. Right. And shit. For real. Like I got a dog.
Well, it's an extension of yourself, right? Oh, it's your you showing your personality, right? So
and all the sweat equity, you know, that you guys have put into it too. I'm sure. You know, yeah.
I like that sweat equity.
I mean, we've had our cars for a long time. A lot of guys, you know, build cars, flip cars, sell them, get another one, flip it, build it. But, you know, it's like me. I've had my same car since 2007, and just
motherfucker got it tatted on.
Oh yeah,
you got it tatted.
That's my car. Like that's like, and my name's on the car. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not gonna sell my car. Are you fucking crazy? Like, it had to be a ridiculous amount.
Y'all be slapping the insurance on them and shit?
Oh yeah. We've both gone through insurance. I'm going through it right now. Shit.
Yeah, man. These assholes I hate, man. Stop stealing our cars, man. Shit, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's like you said, it's an extension of yourself. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
There is no value, man. You know what I'm saying? You can play this shit, man, the thing, but hey, man, there is no value, man, into that car. They can't give a fuck. Haggerty might cut you the check, but they don't know.
One of those things where if I ever sold my car to somebody else, it would be like, that's Ray's car. You know what I mean? Why are you driving Ray's car? You know what I mean? Like, nobody would ever get over that.
Nah, don't tell them that. Don't tell them the secret. You know, that's
nobody would ever get. That's my car, though. You know what I mean? It had to be a ridiculous
Ray's
amount.
releasing the secret. So.
That's the secret.
That's crazy.
Because you said, man, because you know, man, hey, you sell that car and the motherfucker be riding.
They know.
You gonna get them phone calls. Gonna be, hey, man, somebody drive it, man. Yeah, man, that's the secret and shit. Because you know they too stupid to know to go paint the car.
You know, that's why.
For real.
That's why I love riding, because you know you see that white ghost in West Seattle. You see, you know, they know that's Frankie Rainier Valley.
Real talk.
Man, that's, you know, you see me out in Issaquah. Like, was you out in Issaquah? I was like, yeah, I was out at the Triple X car show. You know, so, you know, I mean, you know, the extension of yourself is you know, it's a, you know, it's your image, right? You know, and you letting people know when you pull up, when you pull out, and you out there you out there hitting the streets. Hey, he was out there. Them guys was out there.
It's almost that time too, you know. Spring's coming up, summertime. Like I said, it's
There was a
seasonal
car
up here.
show. There was a car show today
It's seasonal.
Yeah.
out in Auburn.
Oh yeah.
Man, we almost put you on hold, but I was like, oh man,
We were
you
looking-
know,
we
man,
were right- we were right in the middle.
I've been waiting to come to the
Having that time.
spot for like since December. I was like, man, can we get it? Can we get it in January? Can we get that interview in January? Can we, you know?
Man, on my back, fam.
No, it's all
There's
love.
a lot of
It's
events
all
going to
love.
start popping off, though. We got a whole
Yeah.
list, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got that thing going on. You know, a lot of people got gathered together, you know, and I mean, like I said, we
You're
had a
on
meeting.
that page, right?
Nah, what is it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Nah,
We had a
I
meeting. I
don't
mean,
got
there's a
Facebook.
whole
You
list of
don't-
events
you
that's
don't
coming
do it?
up. You know, we always do the sewer park thing on Memorial Day. That's, you know, kind of the kickoff
The kickoff for Lowrider
for the season.
Okay.
in Seattle is
That's like a
Sewer
20-year
Park.
thing. You know what I mean? We've been doing that for a long time.
Probably over.
Long-
That's,
long- yeah,
that's probably
long-
since the 70s.
You know,
It was doing
you know, sewer park or whatever.
Yeah.
Memorial Day every year.
Yeah.
And then we do it again on Labor Day. It's a little bit slower, but you know, both times it's like the beginning and then the end.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Yeah.
come
You know
pull
what I
up.
mean? So-
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Please do.
Hopefully, man, we're gonna bring
Ride
the
with me.
cameras, man.
Ride
Roll with
Yeah,
you.
Ride with
Sure.
me.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Ride with me. Come on.
Man, for real.
Yeah.
Man, come put man.
Because
fuck.
We'll bring,
on those
you know,
days, it's like
we'll
you know,
bring
it's
Coca,
traffic all the way
we'll
up there,
bring
and you see nothing but
Spankies,
lowriders
you know,
lined up.
Yeah,
There'll be all the car clubs up
It's
there.
a lot.
Well, I knew, man.
It's a spectacle.
Shouts out to Anthony Danza. I peeped out, man. We always fucking with Anthony Danza. Then I peeped
Right.
out, man. We always fucking with cocaine.
Oh man.
Yeah, we've been doing videos of cocaine for a while.
You know what I mean?
Oh man.
so
my guy.
I'm like,
My guy.
I'm like, damn, okay.
Remember, that's how we bumped into each other a couple times. It's crazy because
Yeah.
we was at that thing in Ballard,
Real talk.
and that shit
That's
was
what I'm
popping
saying.
off.
Anthony
I mean, we
Danza.
had lowriders hopping in
yeah.
the streets and shit. We you know
On
we
a
were
Tuesday?
pulling up.
Yep.
Yeah, the Tuesday thing. The
Oh,
Tuesday
On
thing.
a Tuesday.
So that shit was
Going
popping off. I bumped into you there with Danza. You know what I mean? He was hosting the thing. Shout out Anthony Danza. He was putting on the whole thing on every Tuesday. It was popping. And
For real.
so the thing is, that was Tuesday. It must have been like a Thursday or Friday. I see you in a fucking store
At a gas
at a gas
and shit
station.
like that, man.
And I'm like,
Mamas.
weren't you just up in Ballard the other day? But it was crazy because it was way over in like Tacoma or some shit.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? So I was like, what did I say? You know what I mean?
I get a
Things happen for a reason, is what I said.
come
You know
on,
what I
man.
mean?
It was
get
genuine.
around.
Right.
And
Things
shit.
happen for a reason. You know what I mean? So I saw, you know, I met you then, and I saw you again, and I was like, okay. And then remember, Cocaine had his daughters coming out the concert.
Right.
Yeah,
You were
we
on there
was over
too.
there.
Right.
Man,
So
I
he was
forgot
like,
we was over. Yeah.
all in the same circle. But yeah, fucking with cocaine has been cool. You know what I mean?
Fucking with cocaine is cool.
Man, for real.
on different levels.
The artist.
We've been doing videos with him though for a minute. You know what I mean? It's been cool.
Love that guy.
Right. Doing videos.
He's the best.
Doing videos with him and shit. You know, bring out the cars. You know,
Nah, that's
we
what
did
I'm
one
saying,
with Code 197 just not too long ago. That
Oh,
shit
mama,
came
man.
out.
On the thing.
That's where I
shit
met
was,
Nick.
that
Yeah.
shit was hard.
Had him on the
And
thing.
man, that
That video came out nice.
Man, didn't it?
yeah,
That shit, I'm gonna be real with you. I loved it because I got a chance to show the car scene, man, out here in fucking Wild.
And that was all the homies
Like,
from Western
serious.
Washington Cruisers. Like, that's our group, you know what I mean?
Feel me,
All a
man?
bunch of different car clubs, but everybody in that video is like affiliated, you know what I mean, through that group. So that's how we get down. Like, all we got to do is post one thing and everybody will just show up.
pull up.
That's why I say when I was riding behind y'all,
Well,
man, stopping the traffic and we going by. I'm like, damn, they doing it straight how it's supposed to be.
Right,
done.
right.
Like that's why I was like, man, I was impressed.
I mean, I had to lay down some instructions. You know what I mean? When I first started it, I was like, you guys got to figure out how to keep together. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what you got to do is, I mean, I had to explain. You know what I mean? I was like, just slide over here, slide over there. We all go through, and don't worry about the lights. If you see one of them signs that say photo enforced, stop.
It's an easy
Don't want
situation.
that ticket.
Yeah, I'm not saying,
Don't
you know.
want that ticket.
Yeah, you know, but anyways.
Man, so I got my man, not to wishing upon nobody, but where you gonna leave your babies to, man?
Oh, my sons. I got 2 cars. I got 2 sons. You know. Oh yeah.
I've only got one daughter, so everything I got goes to her.
I be sitting back like, man, my son only 9. I've been trying to throw him in the backseat every day. He does not appreciate. I be sitting, like, man, you know what I would have
He's
killed?
not excited.
Kill, right? Oh my God.
Man,
I would have killed him.
front seat, you know, like
Right.
in the back, man.
Yeah. In the old school.
Like, I'm like, hey, son, this is gonna be your car. Oh, okay, cool, Dad.
Like this.
Cool,
that
Dad.
new generation. God damn.
Hey, we rolling 99. My son's on his phone like this. Hey, the hose is waving. The hose. Stop, Daddy, stop.
Up on Aurora? Oh, hell.
Up on the blade. Oh my God.
Man, hey, that should be funny. Man.
Hey, man.
I'm like, man, and I'm thinking in my brain, like, damn, I'll be like, man, hey, son, don't you know if I was a kid, what I would have killed?
Just to be in one.
Just to be in one, just to
Get
be
to
sitting.
sit in the car.
My uncle, man, shouts out to my Uncle Paul. He had a 64. He had a 64 Impala and shit that says,
Come on.
man, they stole that motherfucker. He didn't have it 3 days.
Hell.
Wow, they stole that motherfucker.
Sounds like a setup.
Man, shit, man. That's what that's what I'm saying. My first car was a 73 Cutlass shifter on the floor. Like, man,
that's a hot motor. That shit smokes.
With the 442?
Woo.
Nah, I wasn't the 4, it was a 350, but I mean, it was on the floor. I got to admit, I talked to OG. OG had it. I talked to him. Man, I must have talked to him for about 2 days. Like, man, come on, OG, put me in the game. Put me in the game.
Let me get it.
Because my brother's from out the Bay. So he had a 78, he had a 78 Z28 on 17s on the gold ones. When them was the biggest rims you could
17.9s.
get. Man, you talking about being ignorant.
That was a damn.
This motherfucker went to the Slauson swap meet, man, and walked out holding with a big Rolex chain or holding this big rim, the gold rim, so everybody can see this motherfucker.
Spectacle. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I understand.
You carry one at a time? Or did he have 3 partners with him?
I wasn't carrying shit. This your thing. You want to floss, son? The lady said, this is exactly what the lady said.
He said, well, up here, huh?
Lady said, we can have somebody, we can put them on the thing, you know what I'm saying, on a car and have them wheeled out to your car. And they'll be, oh, nah, it's cool. That motherfucker.
Hey, I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
Right.
He can't.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at Uncle
forgot
Paul.
about that, man.
I'm not mad at Uncle Paul.
Man, hey, man. Nah, that was my bro, man. Uncle Peasy, man. Uncle Peasy got hit for the 5. I mean, got hit for the 6'4". Man, B, my brother, man, he and shots out free. I ain't even gonna say free, man. He came home, went back. So when you ready to come home, man, we love you, man. But yeah, my brother and shit like that, man. This mother, he had the, man, you know what I'm saying? He had the Rolex chain on. That's when the first time I see. So he got the big Rolex chain on. He been hitting his little burpees and everything. So he made sure to take the shirt off. So he got the sling. So he got the FUBU sweatsuit. But Lord, he ain't got the jacket. He got the slingshot. And the lady asked, yeah, you want us to roll this out to you? Oh, nah. This motherfucker wants to carry one. I said, why you can't? Oh, I want everybody in here to see I'm balling. Carried out the thing. Hey, he did that 4 times. All I'm thinking in my brain, like, man, he's retarded, man. This motherfucker right here, boy. He wanted everybody to.
He said, let it be known.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, hey, shouts out to my brother. He the reason why I ride old schools. Because he used to be on my head. Nigga, you ain't balling. I'm the one taught you how to ride rims, nigga. You wasn't you wasn't putting candy on no card, man. You didn't know nothing about no old school. You didn't know about swinging them, man. I'll put you in your first. So who'd you borrow the money from to go get the old school? I did. So I had to hear this shit, man. You know what I mean? And so I'm an asshole. Every car he would talk about that. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna give me a 7 Deuce Cutlass. He go to jail. I buy one. He get out. Oh man, I wanted whatever he want. I go get it.
Come on, that's love.
He'd be like, man, and I always would dump him. I would always dump him to him for the player price, to try to keep him on. Then a while, I was like, hey man, fuck you, man. I ain't giving you no more shit, man. You ain't no more player. You on some bullshit. You keep going back, man. You know what I'm saying? But every car he'd be like, man, I'd go get it. When the CLSs came to 2, when they got one, just because I know he won. Like, man, okay, I got you, bro.
That's what.
You know, get your money up. You can come get it from me, man. Man, that motherfucker, man. As I said, he was getting out. This on my mama, man. I just bought a 78 Z28. He went back. Like.
Didn't even have a chance to enjoy it?
He didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh.
I've been thinking about giving it to his son. Like, man, just like, you know what, I'm gonna get this to his son. I ain't even tripping. It's just so his son can be in it, man, and look at him. Hey, Dad, this get him. We're like, nah, man, you feel me? So, you know, shouts out to bro, man. He get back home, man. But
come on home.
But he the one who turned me on to old schools. Like, I can't even lie. He was the one, oh man, you gotta, you know, he just crazy. He would just, the weird shit he would just say, I'd be like, oh yeah, nah, man. He'd be just on that bass shit, like, yeah, man. Oh man, you gotta have to ride candy, man. You ain't riding no candy, man. You ain't, oh man, you playing, man. Oh man, you gotta go to the shop, man. You gotta build up a car. Why you wanna build up a car? I could just, oh, you retarded? That's another nigga car. Man, you supposed to have your own car. This your personal car. This your shit. Nigga see you riding, it's like, when you dump it, because he always used to say, if it go all bad, it's materialistic. You can get it again. So he'd be like, yeah, man, if a nigga dump it, nigga, you be in the pen, nigga, you got hella flicks. You got hella flicks, nigga, you, nigga, what? Nigga, I was on this, nigga, yeah, this what I, like, but that shit really means something to him, man. That just to have him, hey, send me flicks. Hey, you got flicks when I was, yeah, bro, I'll send that. I'm like, wow. Cause man, I love my cars, brother. I love that motherfucker. Every time I'm talking about I'm gonna sell it. I ain't selling shit.
Hold on to
talk,
it. Yeah,
man.
hold on to it. As long as you can, man. Hold on to it.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man, and this was the last, I learned. My first car, that 7.3 Cutlass, I sold that shit for my baby moms.
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. But
nah, that bitch wasn't shit, man. I swear to God. That bitch was fucking everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to that punk bitch, boy. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the bad work. Oh, my mama, boy. I promise you. Think about it, you think about it, man. You feel me? That car, she talk shit, all that. The car never talked shit.
Right.
Wherever I left it, it was still right there when I came back.
Come on.
Wasn't worried about it.
Come on.
And I sold the car. I sold my peace of mind for a piece of ass.
But that's why we can fall in love with a thing like a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my fucking car because, like you said, it just fucking, it's there when I need it. Always.
Man, come
loyal.
on, man.
100%.
Let these motherfuckers know, man, your next events, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, that Memorial thing's the Stewart Park. That'll pop off.
Memorial Monday,
There's a lot of shit going on. When's that Greenwood show? June, I think it's 29th. Up on June. On Greenwood.
I have to.
There's a whole list, man. We got a whole list of. There's probably 20, 30 things going on this year.
Yeah, man. Send me the list.
It's gonna be active.
Man,
It's gonna be active.
When we go to do this episode, we can put it on the thing, man. You know what I'm saying, on the back, man.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
Beginning, so you know,
I send you the shot.
Because at the end of it all, man, you know what I'm saying. We trying to support y'all. We all in the same spot, man. You feel me? So it's like we all around here. I love what y'all got going on. I love y'all movement.
Appreciate the exposure, you know what I mean? Getting the word out there, you know what I mean? Shit might pop off because there's a lot more cars out there. You know, when I see cars driving by, I'm like, how do I not know this guy? You know what I mean? Who is that?
For real. That's what I say. That the dancer shit opened up a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Brought a lot of people together. Yeah.
It was good vibes, man. It was good energy. I never seen nobody getting no squabbles. No, I ain't never seen it. Maybe I left.
Right.
Maybe I left at the right time.
I wouldn't call it a squabble, but it was a little cat.
Yeah, that shit popped off. It was cool.
Man, that shit, man, you know what I mean? But I'm just, in regards to the community, everybody was, man, peaceful. Motherfuckers didn't have no attitude.
It'll probably be something else during the summertime. He said he was going to try to find a different venue for it.
So,
but the Tuesday thing is cool for the middle of the week. Get together on the low.
Yeah, once the weather gets nice out here, I mean,
shit
motherfuckers
pops off.
ride every day.
real talk. Yeah.
But as far as the cruises go, when it's summertime, motherfuckers riding every weekends now.
Yeah, it'll be every weekend. If there's not an actual event, we're just gonna be downtown cruising anyway. We'll be at Alki or we'll be on 4th Avenue. 4th Avenue is a new spot. Actually, right here in SoDo.
Yeah.
Between the bridges, between the West Seattle Bridge and I-90.
What's the name of that spot?
It's
Mexican joint?
Mexican joint, like
Alberto's or something like that?
Okay.
Right on 4th Avenue.
I know what you're talking about, man. No mama's right down the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a new spot to meet up because it's wide. There's like 2 lanes. There's a middle lane. There's parking on the streets. There's parking lots.
There's
so
a gas
there's
station.
a lot of
There's a gas
a
station.
lot of open area
There's a gas station right
and
there.
what the photographers were telling me is that the backdrop of the city is way better on 4th than it is on 1st. So, for that aspect, you know what I mean? They love that kind of shit. When you get the city back in the backdrop of the lowriders, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
The view, man, that shit is, man, the view is like a motherfucking shit.
right. So, we're right there with
a
the
beautiful
stadiums
city, for
are
sure,
in downtown. So 4th Avenue, SoDo, between the bridges, it's just going to be like a cruising spot. You know what I mean? Like, no matter if you go over the waterfront, 1st Avenue, 2nd Avenue, you can always come back to 4th Avenue. You know what I mean? So we're trying to make that, known. You know what I mean? So that anybody that comes around, just go to 4th Avenue.
Now,
And just ride it.
You know that was about to be my next joke. I'm like, man, all kind of little pocket rockets and shit like that, and everything gonna be pulling up on y'all, man, over there on 4th Avenue.
We kind of know how to finesse our way around them. You know what I mean? They don't stick around. They don't stick around too long when we're out there together. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit, man. Hit these motherfuckers with your Instagram, man, so they can come, man. You know what I mean, and get up on it too. Man.
It's 7 Trey Ray, man. You gotta figure it out. Number 7 Trey Ray. You'll find me somewhere.
Yeah. Western Washington Cruisers.
Yeah, Western Washington Cruisers on Facebook, but on IG is 7 Trey Ray.
Yeah.
On top.
I got that 7-3. So this guy actually dubbed me, 7 Trey Ray. He actually came with the just show you. I call him Frank Deuce, Frank Double Deuce, because he has 2. So,
3
this is one of them things.
That was a triple deuce.
At one point, damn.
Frank, triple deuce.
But, yep.
Man, I promise you, man, I just want to thank y'all again for coming to the spot.
Oh, man, thank you for having us,
man.
It's a
Real
pleasure.
talk. Again, I want to get you guys in the summertime and just have y'all come back. And then, we clown a little bit more. Yeah, we clown a little bit more.
I hope much success for you here, man.
I'll bring the Henny.
Lesson.